All right, guys. Bill Cosby's spokesman, Andrew Wyatt, has been by the comedian's side for every moment of his trial. He joins us now by phone. Andrew, could you hear us?
Yes, I can. How you doing today?
Very well. Thank you so much for joining us, Andrew. It's been a week since the verdict. How would you describe Mr. Cosby's current emotional state? Is he scared? Is he angry?
No, he's not scared. He's disappointed. We're disappointed in this judicial system of what took place in Montgomery County. We feel that the fix was in. Juror number 11 announced before the trial started that Mr. Cosby was guilty to several other jurors, and we need to not even go in, and we just need to end this trial and vote him guilty. We had a hearing on it, and the juror told the judge that he didn't remember saying it. However, the judge let the juror stay on. So there are a lot of appellate errors in the case. The judge who refused to recuse himself, he sat on his own recusal motion because his wife, Di O'Neill, is a university professor at Pennsylvania. He helped her with her dissertation on sexual assault. We found evidence to show him in the recusal motion that she had been working and operating with some of the groups getting Mr. Cosby's honorary degrees rescinded. He still refused to recuse himself from the case. So there are so many appellate errors in this case.
Right. And Andrew, what was his reaction when he learned he was kicked out of the group, behind the Academy Awards yesterday?
No reaction. We expect everybody to walk away. People are scared because they're afraid of being attacked on social media because of the heightened of the Me Too movement. So people are going to walk away. No one's going to stand their ground. When corporate dollars control you today, you have no right to say, I'm going to stand behind somebody, even if you do stand behind them in silence.
Andrew, I do want to mention, because we're looking at footage of you guys walking into the court right now. What's your take of Mr. Cosby playing to the crowd like he was doing when walking into court?
Those are his supporters. Those are his fans. They come out every day shouting, screaming for you, telling you they love you, free Bill Cosby. Those are the right things to do. Say hello to them. You can't go out and shake their hand. Look, he's 80 years old and blind. So that's the least he could do to them, is just say thank you.
That's great. Mr. Wyatt, I'm going to ask you one more question. Do you think if you sat down and had an honest conversation with Mr. Cosby, do you think he'd admit to any impropriety, or is he saying that he should be completely exonerated and he's done nothing wrong? Or do you think he'd admit to some things being inappropriate, but nothing on the scale of what he's been convicted of?
Look, these allegations, when they first started, I sat down with Mr. Cosby. I asked him the question. I said, did you do these things back in 2014? He said, look, I would not take you through the valley of shame. My associate, Ebony Benson, who you see doing interviews with me, she came in on the first trial. She sat there for herself. She wanted to see it as a woman, a young black woman. And she said, after seeing the facts of the case and the truth, this man has been railroaded because of infidelity. This has nothing to do with drugging or raping women. People want to act like the culture didn't happen in the 70s with Quaaludes. They were disco biscuits. People partied with them. Even in the trial, it was shown that he did not give anybody any Quaaludes. They have been stopped. They haven't been made since the early 80s. There was Benadryl. Benadryl is an over-counter product which you could buy. It doesn't cause paralysis, unconsciousness. So we've had that conversation, and he maintains his innocence. Look, what the judicial system has done, they have set a precedent that any man that has an affair and has multiple affairs, we could find ways to bring him to justice and get him convicted and found guilty of just having consensual relationships. It's happening every day. With people in the network news that you see, consensual relationships, all because of a woman saying so.
Andrew, I hear what you're saying, man. We'd love to talk to you. Believe me, I have 1,000 more questions for you. Hopefully you come back on the show, but I just want to thank you for your time and coming into Daily Blast Live.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.